Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you're doing well. We're going to be playing some more Minecraft today. And ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to announce there is a kitten in my house. If you have been on my threads at all in the last few days, you have seen many a photo of her. She's absolutely adorable. Her name is Zelda. She won't be making a guest star in this stream, unfortunately. Hey Saber. She won't be making a guest appearance in this stream, unfortunately. I have decided to keep the door closed. My plan was to play with her a little bit before stream, so she would be tuckered out while I streamed. But I went to play with her and she was already asleep, and you shouldn't interrupt a cat's natural sleep cycle while they're asleep during the day, because it can lead to a lot of behavioral issues if you do that. You'll probably eventually get a cam for her on the stream. Maybe when she's evened out a little bit. Right now, it's either she walks around and doesn't sit still, or is just asleep in the living room. So she does have a little cat tree in this office for when I'm in this office, but she doesn't really use it. She uses it to climb on the second desk, because I have two desks in my office. She uses it to climb on the second desk, which I have tried to stop her from doing, but she keeps on doing it, and I am... she's still pretty young, right? Her birthday is, I think, June 14th this year. So she's about 2.5, 3 months old. Yeah, no, like, when they're young, like, dawn to dusk, they have crazy zoomies, and then they just sleep throughout the day. But then, like, as they get older, it sort of I've already started noticing it, for example. Like, the first couple of days, like, the first day or two she was here, she was, like, out of it all day. But I have found that now, like, when I have lunch, she'll be awake, and she'll, like, sleep for, like, an hour or two, then she'll wake up for, like, half an hour to an hour, and, like, I'll play with her. I have a lot of scratches on me. She tried climbing me earlier, and there is 3 huge gashes down my arm, because she decided that my arm was what she was going to use to climb on the sofa. That one hurt. I'm trying to get her to play a little bit more gently. Obviously, she's a kitten, but at the same time, I'm thinking, like, I can reinforce this behavior. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on with the kitten right now. Like I said, she's not going to be appearing in the stream, unfortunately. And I don't know if I will have a cat cam. What I was considering, this is a little bit cheeky of me, is doing a bits reward, which could be redeemed, say, twice per stream. Which is, if you give, like, 50 bits or something, I will give Zelda a treat. Like, I will get up from what I'm doing and I'll go give Zelda a treat. I would limit that to, like, maybe once or twice per stream, simply because I don't want people throwing tons of cash at me to give her a lot of treats. But I think it would be a fun little thing. And, like, maybe I record it and then I post it on threads later, like, oh, treat given by this user or something, so you can go on later and maybe a tier 3 sub can turn on the cat cam for a few seconds. You get access to the gold emoji, which no one fucking has, because right now my subs, the people who are subbed to me didn't renew, so I don't actually have any subs right now. Maybe that'll change. I'm broke, okay? Dude, I'm not, like, begging for subs or anything. I'm just, like, stating a fact, like, hey, I do not have subs right now. And, like, the thing is, I know that, you know, there's a lot of people who do watch my content aren't here regularly enough to justify subbing. I understand a lot of people have a lot of subscriptions, and I am absolutely fine with that. And while I would like to be able to have more subs, it's not something that I feel is entirely necessary. You know what I mean? All right. I don't have any arrows, so I should not have that in my hand. When is the doctors make a huge amount of money phase that people keep complaining about? Yes, Saber, when are you going to make a huge amount of money? You need to spoil my cat. I don't know why I'm the onus to spoil my cat is on you, but it just is. You know, I'll keep the gold on me. Okay, I'm almost at 1k subs, which is awesome. But you've got the watch hours as well, don't you? Because you've had a few bangers recently. Maybe the first ad could be like, I bought her a tunnel today. It's only a short tunnel, but her foster parents told me she had a tunnel which she really enjoyed. So I got her like a small cat tunnel, and she has not touched it. She has not touched it at all. And it's like, really? I heard that you love the tunnel, but this one you don't want. I think she's just trying to. I think she's still getting used to a lot of stuff. I am actually going to put the diamond pickaxe away because I will not feel okay if I lose that. And I'll take the 2 signs. Put the door in here. I am going to keep the gold helmet on me just in case I need the extra defense. How are we looking on daylight? How we are doing on daylight is I cannot see the sun right now. Oh, it's right above me. All right, let's go to the Nether and probably lag my stream. Oh, hello. Oh, we are right in a soul sand valley, which is perfect. All right, so same thing. We are putting torches to our right. Because the main thing I want is to see if I can find a dried... Oh, look at that. Aren't we lucky? The British magic worked. Oh, your videos are starting to gain... Okay, for context, for those watching who don't know what the British magic is, Saber has decided that whenever... Oh, there's another one down there. That whenever his videos are not doing well, the solution to this is to DM me on Discord and complain about it. And To his credit, it has actually kind of worked. Shoot me. Now, the only downside is I end up with tons of spam in my inbox. I'm going to confess something live on stream, Saber, because as well you have a habit of like messaging me in sentence fragments. I actually do mute you from time to time. Like, just you start messaging me and I'll put you on like a mute for an hour. Because you just like send like a million. It's like, send everything you want to say in one message, my dude. Because you spam my notifications, go crazy. I've done that before. Yeah, send everything you want in one message. Alright, now I need to get down there. I'll keep it in bullet points. Fuck you. Why it'll be one message? Oh, you know what? If it's bullet points in one message, fine. Alright, to get down lower, I'm going to take a little bit of intentional fall damage here. I'm sorry, I'll amend my spam chatting. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, like, okay, I have to say this as well. So I use Android Auto, so, sometimes you message me while I'm driving in my car, and, I get so many notifications from you that it covers up my Google Maps. We probably forget about it, rinse and repeat. You're a first-class road safety? Exactly. No, like, the thing is, I do have a mute button. Like, but it does bring up a point that I don't understand why Android doesn't have a feature where if I receive a lot of notifications from one app, I can't just set it so it groups them all together. So, for example, with Discord, I don't get why it doesn't make it so, like, I can have it so I will only receive one notification, like, every 5 minutes or something. Unless I have no notifications for it. Like, I get a notification from it, and then if I get subsequent messages from the same person, it doesn't give me additional pings. It just groups it into, like, one notification. It seems like such a basic feature, but I can't find a way to do that on Android. To be fair, it's a bit of a unique thing. The thing is, though, a lot of people fragmented chat. It's not just you. You're not the only person I have this issue. I don't even know if I'd call it an issue, to be fair. It's not really a thing I know if that I call an issue. It's just a thing that kind of happens. It is an issue. It covers up my maps. Yeah, but like normally when, okay, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm driving in the car and I get a notification for you, I instinctively just mute the notifications, because what that does is it mutes all Discord notifications for that car ride. Which with my old phone, I just had them just completely disabled. But for some reason, I can't find that option on my new phone. And I'm wondering if, like, was that just like a Google Pixel thing? Was letting me have that option with Android Auto? So I've got to figure out how to do that with my new phone. Because, like, the thing is, because my new phone isn't a Google Pixel, I am missing a lot of Google Pixel features. You know what I should do, actually, before I venture too deep into the Nether? Can someone Google if lodestones work in the Nether? I think they do. This might be a side effect to your ADHD. I think so, because the other people who do this to me, I believe, also have ADHD. ADHD debuff. Is it a debuff, or are you just really good at getting my attention? Or you could just call it an ADHD buff. Really confuse the heck out of some people. This is kind of a dead end here. So far, I've not come across a single pig man. I call the positives ADHD advanced mode. There's a mini hyperactive, not inattentive. See, this is the thing. It's likely I have autism. I don't know where I sit, if anywhere, on the ADHD spectrum. Because sometimes I do feel like I have symptoms which I've seen people describe as ADHD. Also, yes, lodestones do work in the Nether. Terrific. I might go back and make a lodestone, because I realized why I wasn't getting the recipe for them. It's because I have to make chiseled stone before I can do that. My dumbass should really have put some torches here to signify that, hey, this is the area you came from. The diagnosis is basically labeled. Yeah. But it is nice to have that label. I'm finding so many happy ghasts, or dried ghasts. The thing is, I feel like I sometimes do just have a really noisy brain, and I know there are medications which can just make it quiet, and I do wonder if I was on that kind of medication, would I just suddenly become super? You know, like Adderall, except I don't think you can actually get Adderall in the UK. I think, technically speaking, it's illegal here. You're not sure if I can handle some medications with my predispositions? Like what? Are you going to attack me, or you're just going to leave me be? If you're going to leave me be, that's fine. Oh, that hits. You mentioned them on stream, I can't remember. I gotta be honest, I don't know what you're talking about. Worry, you DM me about it later. Either way, it's not really a conversation worth having right now. I'm probably not going to be on any sort of medication. Did my record, which I just won fair and square from killing this ghast, get burnt? Ow. Give me my disc. It's down there. Fuck it. I don't care about the disc that much. Oh, there's a piglin over there. I see some bartering. I think I saw an enderman somewhere around here, but I think he despawned. Digital's the future anyway. Yeah, I can just look up this song on YouTube. I don't know why I care so much about having the disc. That is one thing I was like considering doing though, is trying to get a bunch of the discs. You up for some bartering, dude? Are you gonna give me anything? No, then go away then. Dude took all that gold and gave me jack shit. Oh, he gave me soul speed iron boots. Nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. This poor dried ghast. You know what? Let's try these on. Now let's go back to the overworld. Or I could have a look over here and grab this. I'll put the diamond back on for now. I kind of want to save these. All right. You know what? Let's use the iron. Gets done a little bit quicker. You just wish you could have a notebook while jogging? Just use a notes app on your phone. You know how much random shit is just in my notes app? So much. Don't like using notes apps? Skill issue. Alrighty. Hey look, my fish are back. Alright. Let's get us some happy gas. I don't know why I need 4 of them, but we're getting 4 of them. Right, so 3 leather, 2 glass, and a wool. Okay, I've got tons of glass. Alright, well, we have 3. I could go for some string. I might stay out tonight for the sake of collecting some. I'd say that's a cobblestone adjacent. I'd say this is a dirt adjacent. I should really put more signs on these. No, this can go in here. I'm a dumbass. Alright, I think I am going to allow myself to stay out a little bit because I wouldn't mind getting some spiders to spawn. What about the one mod that lets you right click hard stuff? I'm doing this vanilla. I did consider putting in some quality of life mods. The thing is, though, since this world is going to go through different versions, I felt that that might complicate things more than they need to be complicated. I didn't even have the quality of life. No, the only thing we are running right now are the optimization mods. Just because I feel like they are the best way to play Minecraft. Oh, hey, look, an invisible spider. All right. All right, a lot of stuff out there, but I'm specifically looking for spiders. All right, enjoy lurking. Do not care for creepers and skeletons. I just want spiders. Right, I see one spider over there. I see another one over here that's not near a skeleton. I see creeper, creeper, armored skeleton, baby zombie. I see a lot of stuff over there, which I don't particularly want to engage with. So what I am going to do is, there's a few spiders around. I'm going to sleep the night, and then I'm going to get the spiders during the day while shit's burning. All right, now here's the plan. Perfect, perfect. Is that armored skeleton out here? Or did he die? I think he died. Okay. All right. Okay. I think that's all the skeletons in the area. Did I only get 2 string from all of that? Damn, I got barely anything from that. That kind of sucks ass. Oh, they're growing though. Look, some of them are a little bit more content now. Are there more ways to get string? In my head, there is a way you can craft string. Is there an NPC that will sell me string? Because I could very well just make a villager that will sell it to me. You know what? I feel like I've seen a lot of pumpkins. I've not actually taken any yet. Cobwebs and bartering. Yeah, where am I going to get you know, I suppose there is that mine shaft where I might be able to get some. Cats can give you them apparently. Oh, cool. I'll go see if Zelda has one in a few minutes on the ad break. Because I actually do kind of need to go pee. Guess jungle temples also have them. Oh yeah, the tripwires. I think cobwebs are going to be the most effective way to get them. There is a mine shaft nearby, but I don't exactly know how I got there. Is that surface lapis? Also, mob farms, that's an option. Yeah, but setting up a spider farm right now is not something that's going to be easy for me. I know you can craft string into wool. It would be really nice if you could craft wool into string. Like, even if it was just like 2 string per wool, I would happily... I've got tons of wool, I would happily do that. Alright. How are we doing on these? Oh, one of them's smiling. I'm nowhere near snow though, am I? But you know what? A happy gas would be a great way to go around. I should look at crafting that lodestone, especially if I'm going to be doing happy gas. Having a lodestone is going to be extremely useful to make it back to the home base. Okay. So I do this, make, I said make them into slabs. Thank you. Boom. And now it's just a piece of iron. Let me get the redstone as well, because I'll need that for a compass. All right, we have a lodestone. Perfect. Let's make a compass. Nice. Can we make an anvil? That requires blocks. Okay. No, not the lodestone. This is my home compass. Pumpkins. I have some more string in here. The iron in there. Let's put the spider eye and the eggs and the bones and this and that in there. Cool. That works. And looks like we're about to go to sleep. All right, so this is east, south. I'm guessing that's west and no, sorry, that's gonna be west and that's gonna be north. All right. Happy gassed? Well, it's going to be a gasling first, but yeah, you get the idea. That's going to take a while. Tell you, oh, hi. He's born. Look at them. Oh my god, they're adorable. All right, there's the third one. Oh, they're all rehydrated and stuff. And that one's looking at the sheep. Alright, well, we have an ad break starting on Twitch, so I'm going to do a quick BRB while that runs, because I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Welcome back. So now that we're back from our little ad break, I think we have the happy gas, waiting for them to grow up. So I think the next thing we are going to need to do is set up an iron farm. Now, we're going to make a simple iron farm. We are going to need some leaves. So I will need my shears. I'm going to need my iron as well. Because as soon as this one of these Gastlings grows up, we're going to go ahead and kidnap some villagers. This is just going to be essentially so we don't have to keep on going for iron. Let's use oak leaves, why not? I might need a second set of shears. Yep, I'm going to need another set of shears. Well, I guess that's one of the reasons I brought this with me. Make sure I didn't miss any, and I've gotten it all. All right. And this is just going to be a very basic, very small farm, which should produce about enough for me. And like, it's one of these things where it'll be running throughout like our 3-hour play session. So, okay, that looks like it should be enough. All right, so what we are going to need is we're going to need a relatively flat space. I can make this work. All right. Nice, nice, nice. I checked it on Zelda during my BRB. She's still sleeping. I think she's going to be sleeping for a little while. All right. All right, so I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And this needs to be 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. This needs to be 4 deep. like this. Torches here and here. And let me get up. We are going to need to put beds here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to need to extend the dirt out here a smidge. That's fine. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to need to bring this back here. That's fine. My shovel's about to break. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It's like I planned it. Actually, I don't know if this might need to go one more out. It might need to go one more out. You know what? There's no harm taking it another layer or two out. So I might go get another shovel and just dig out another layer or two. Just, there's no harm in it. I don't need to. There's no reason not to. All right, it's getting to night, so let's go ahead and skip the night. And while I am here, let's go ahead and make another shovel. And I'll make another set of shears just in case. And I want hopper. I will need chests for that. So we're going to need 3 of those. So let's do 5 chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I might as well do the 6th one because I have an incomplete double here. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is only 3 deep instead of 4 deep. Whoops. Good thing I noticed. So let's lower these torches down another level as well. Just because that's going to be the roof of this thing. Where did I put those shears? There they are. Oops. Whoops again. All right. All right, now I do want to dig out just one more layer just to be on the safe side here. All right. Fuck. All right. We are going to need some more leaves. Fortunately, they are very plentiful. Perfect. And for good measure, let's go ahead and bring this out. Just to make it easier to get up and down here. That should be what we need down there. So, what we are going to need next is 5 beds and some slabs. Let's make the hoppers while I'm here. Need 3 of those. And that should leave me with 2 chests left for the double chest. That's the collection chest for the iron. I'm also going to need some cobblestone walls. Let me put the excess dirt away. Let's put the random crap I collected while making that stuff away. Egg. I'm also going to get another bucket because I'm going to need a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. I am also going to need 3 signs. Oh, perfect. All right. I need the beds. I forgot to make the beds and get the slabs. 2, 3. Fuck me. 4, 5. I need slabs as well. What slabs do I have? You know what? Cobblestone slabs will work fine. My purposes. This is more function over form. I made this 6 wide by accident. You know what? I'm going to need to clear these ones out anyway. Oh well, 6 is fine. If anything, maybe it means like we get a little bit extra iron. I don't know. Hey, my gas have grown up. Perfect. Right, that's fine. They will be around there for a while. Whatever, let's get a 6th bed. Just to have it. Why not? Hmm. No, that'll do. Cleans things up a little. Oh, you know what? I bet he can help with construction as well. Woo! This is my first time using one of these. Fucking get on there. Come on down. Do I have to hold out another one of these things to bring it down? I need a boat anyway. All right, let me go ahead and get this out as well. Off we go! This is slower than I thought it would be. Okay, something weird is going on. So this smart bulb in my office has been randomly switching itself on. It just turned itself on. I kind of needed it on anyway, so I guess fair enough. I don't get why it keeps doing that. There's a little bit of fire over there. And here is the village. Now we're going to have to make a couple of trips. Because we're going to need to get 5 villagers, and we can only fit 2 per. I suppose we could, like, daisy chain a few together. Would that work? I don't know. Let's figure this out. Come on. Dun dun da da dun 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 dun. Go down, go down, go down. All right, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Yeah, you know what? We could totally just daisy chain and get 4 to start with. All right, get in there. All right, where's my ghast? That is such a grotesque place for you to land. Hey, 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 hey. Come back, come back, come back. I need you. Dude. Dude. Come here. All right. All right, let's see if this works. No, why isn't that working? Can I only do like 1 at a time or something? Maybe it's too heavy? All right, let me just try. I've got another boat here. Dude. Dude, you're being very inconvenient right now. Alright, let me quickly skip the night here, because this ordeal has ended up taking the day. Alright, will this work? Fuck, that didn't work either. Alright. Alright. What if I... Dude. Dude. Oh shit! Yeah, that's it! That got it! Alright, let's go. Perfect. Almost there. No. Gassed. Shit. No! Don't run away with my guys! Oof, bruh! Give me my leads back! Give me my... Bruh! Okay. Is this a shield that's stopping me? Oh, fuck this. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, that's 2. I can't see what time it is. Did I get my leads back? Good, I did. This whole thing is so fucked. You know, while I'm here, I might as well do the hoppers and the chests. So if I put a wall on this, can I still open this? Oh, okay, interesting. Can I skip the night? What time is that? I could go back over that. I freaking hate that they changed it so you can't see the sun when it's raining. I think that's like one of the rain's already like kind of an annoying weather effect. That really just honestly makes it so shit. Eat it. I don't want it. Alright, I think that's sunset right there. Come on, that's sunset. That is sunset. There we go. Let's get rid of this awful weather. Alright, I need one of you. I think I already have a boat with 2 other villagers in there. As long as they're still alive, I can just hook that one up. Alright, well now that I know like how it works, I need to use 2 tethers to get them over there. It's going to make my life a hell of a lot easier. Okay. Oh yeah, they're still in the boat, so I'll just take them. Oh my fucking god, I hate these things. Where are you going? I don't have any snow to lure you. Come here. I've got them, yeah? Good, I've got them. Alright, there's my tall trees. And there are my ghasts. I do need to think of where I can find snowballs, but I think that's the secret to baiting these guys. Get in here. Alright, just one more set. Happy cast! He's trying to kill me. Do one of you want to come down to a reachable spot? Alright, you're reachable. There's an Enderman over there. Don't normally see them in the day. That's pretty cool. Alright, we have another outbreak going on Twitch. Thank you for sticking around, everybody. This takes so long. I know. So how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone is having a super duper day. This is all going to be worth it because we won't have to worry about iron for the rest of the series unless they change how golem mechanics work. And I'm not able to use this farm anymore, which would really suck. That'd really kind of suck ass. I agree. See, he gets that. Oh boy, here I go kidnapping again. Oh, perfect. It's like you've chosen to... Nice. Come on. Come down here. Come to where I can reach you. There we go. Welcome back from the ad break. You didn't miss much. So there's one other thing I could do is if I name tag a zombie, I think I could technically just make a little tunnel where a zombie is in constant view but cannot actually hurt them. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that would actually make this farm work a little faster. I don't know that I'm going to need it. Like, I've already got one extra villager. But it's worth thinking about these things. It's getting close to sunset. I'm gonna need to move my ghasts out the way. I can't have them just hanging around near here. They might dip into the farm and just get hurt by accident. Alright, let me skip the night now. I think most of them have slept. So that should now be everything I need. Yep, we have our first iron golem spawning here. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill this thing. All right. Well, the good news is this is totally going to work. So we had one spawn immediately. All right. So we need it like... Where are my signs? Like this. Then I don't have a bucket with me. So this should now be able to go here. Yep, perfect. I should be able to put a bucket of water here. Hey, we have an iron farm. I will just make like some maintenance access over here. Hey! Perfect. Alright, let's get these guys away from hit fuck me, dude. You guys do that on purpose, I swear. Dude. All right. Let's have them hang out by the lake. Oh, you know what? I'll have this one tied down here. So he's just always nearby. Actually, you know what? I don't want you out the front of the house. I want you around the back. Like over here. But you know what? Even better. Over here. That way you can't accidentally ruin the crops. Jesus, it's already made 8. Come on. Don't freaking laugh. And the others, they can just kind of live over the lake. And I don't really have a thing for you, so I suppose you can just kind of vibe. $11. This thing's already making bank. I wouldn't mind like a automatic food farm or something. Maybe I could make some sort of thing for the leather where I have these guys and like a 1 block tall thing. And then that leads into like an auto slaughter thing. Like it lets them through when they're 1 block tall, and then when they grow up they just like eat shit. I might have to look into how I could make that. It might be nice to have like a boardwalk on this lake or something. It might be nice to automate this as a farm as well. We are going to be getting a lot of iron. So, like, the thing is, because, like, iron is used in so many different recipes, there is just going to be so much we're able to do. Now, 14 iron already. Right, we are low on the old hunger. I can see my happy gas there. I can see a golem dying. Life is good. We did use a lot of iron to get this far, but I think, honestly, we're going to see the return on investment probably this stream. And that's honestly pretty cool. This is my first time ever doing like a iron farm for one of these playthroughs. Which, iron is always something I struggle with, because like what I end up doing is I end up going like down to deep slate where iron is just significantly less common. Right? And because of that, I always just kind of end up lacking a lot of iron. So it is nice to be able to just have that for once. You know what? I like to carry a door with me. I'll put one of these buckets back, but I'll keep the other and I'll fill it with water. Now let's put these away. I think we can splurge on some iron tools now. Nice. I've got an idea. No, you're just gonna fly onto my roof? Bruh. Oh, you little bitch. Listen to him laugh. He knows. He knows he's being a bitch. Screw this, I'm gonna go with one of these guys. So here's my thought process. What if I use my happy ghast to get to the top of this tree? Huh. All right. This might honestly be like such a goated idea. Because he's already like gone down to the ground, and like by the time I've finished cutting this, a lot of the saplings will have come down as well. This definitely is easier. This makes my life way easier. Lets me get wood way quicker. Alright. How much daylight do I have? I've got a little bit of daylight left. I can do one more. Come on. Nice. Alright. More spruce than I know what to do with. And while I'm doing this as well, I'm getting more iron. I was not paying attention to the durability. So this axe probably isn't going to last, right? This is probably going to go. Actually, no, we are fairly close to the ground from the looks of things. Now, the other nice thing is that, technically speaking, this is also a village. Like this thing here. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think that means it can double up as a raid farm. Look at that, 34. 34. I'm pretty sure we've made back all the iron we've used. And I'll just make the iron block myself. I want the anvil. All right, cool. That's that. My bundle has like, let's, you know what? Let's take a little bit of time to figure out what's going on with our inventory. So we have wood. No, wood. We have wood, crafting table. Keep the crossbow on me, why not? All right. Shears, leads, axe. Sticks. I think a cat has just like spawned in game very close to me. On account of it being a village. Iron. Dirt. These extras in here. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have cats spawn in the area as well now. Because again, technically a village. Do I have any fish by which to tame it? I don't. Ooh. Do I have any string? I've got one. Ugh. It's always a bottleneck whenever I play Minecraft. Don't laugh at me, Ghast. Let's go catch some fish the old-fashioned way. That other gas is just like heading off on his own little adventure. And you know what? Fair play to him. All right, come on. Salmon are an underrated food in this game because they're so easy to get in bulk. Alright, I think that's gonna do. 23, probably more than enough, to be honest. The thing is, like, look how easy it was to get, like, 23 of these guys. I wasn't farming them because they just kept on spawning in naturally. $22. Where's that cat I saw earlier? Huh. Well, it'll show up. So, I feel like I just... You know, this is actually what it's like with Zelda. Like, I see her 1 minute, I turn my back, and then I have to go find her. Because she's gone missing. So first night, she was here. It was the first night that she slept alone. So I didn't want her, like, getting in my room at night because I didn't want her just waking me up in the middle of the night. Because I'm trying to keep a consistent schedule for her, it means that even on my days off, I'm trying to wake up by like 8:30 latest, so I can, you know, give her food and everything. So because of that, that's why I like chose to make sure that I'm getting a decent night's sleep. Because, you know, if I'm not going to be able to really sleep in very much, then yeah. But it was the first time that she's a kitten, don't forget. It was the first time that she had ever slept alone. And I think she actually got a little bit frightened. Bless her. I felt really terrible the following day. Because she was hiding under the couch. And she would not approach me. I had to give her a treat as an apology for freaking her out. But she's thankfully got, like, the second night completely fine. She laid in a hammock. Third night, like, occasionally she'll be under the sofa, but I think it's just like her safe space, you know? Like, I think a lot of cats have like a space where they feel like the safest, and for her, I think that is just under the sofa. So she will go under the sofa, but she feels okay coming out to me after that. Which is, yeah. So she's slowly getting more comfortable. I am just like looking around trying to keep an eye out for this cat. I remember it was a white one, so I'm looking to see if it's like maybe in the sheep pen or something. Hey, this guy's back from his little grand tour. What might be cool is like a launch deck for my happy guests. I could have like some platforms where I can easily get on and off them. I don't think that doesn't sound like a terrible idea in all honesty. Okay. But yeah, no, she was kind of like freaked out the first night, but she's gotten better, thankfully. She's growing like every day, and like I see her like get a little bit more confident, a little bit more independent every day, which is nice. I got her a tunnel to try and promote some independent play when I'm not around. Because I do play with her, but like a lot of the toys that she has, like, are toys which I have to actively engage with her in. So I want to encourage her to play independently as well. Let's go ahead and breed some cows. Because I want some leather. I think they're all loved up. Alright, let's do the sheep then. Yep, okay, I think they're all loved up too. Perfect. Look at that. 48. Oh, it's about to be some more. Nice. I like how the poppies are basically a live tally of how many of these things we've killed. Alright, mining loot. Look at that, we've got over a stack of iron. The happy ghast is cooing. I did not mean to do that, whoops. I have 2 leather. But that's still 2 books I can make. Question is, where am I going to make the enchanting table? I suppose I can keep it there for now, but I am trying to think bigger. Because obviously, like I said, this is my starter base. This is not going to be more than my starter base. I'm trying to think mega base. What's probably going to happen is maybe like maybe the area just like over here or something, or on the other side of the thing. But I'm thinking this is kind of be like the mega base area, or it might just kind of like I might just kind of like build like a whole thing with like loads of like small buildings inside or something. That might be an idea. And I don't know. I've been trying to think of a few ideas. I could do what I've done here and try and go for a more simplistic look. I do like the idea of towers. Like medieval towers. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a few good ideas, but it's hard deciding what I want to go with. I also had the idea that like maybe I could get like a bunch of these trees or something and have like a big interconnected like multi-story like treehouse kind of thing. And I also considered the possibility of, well, converting. I'd have to drain this ravine, but like converting it into a base. I mean, too far. I could combine the multi-story thing, have kind of like an open plan thing, and maybe it goes into the ravine. That could be an idea. I don't know. I could get a bunch of TNT, blow a giant crater in the ground, and have like a base which goes down to deep slate. That could be cool. It would be tricky, but it would look cool. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm actually now thinking like subterranean base. Subterranean base honestly could be excellent. I'm actually kind of loving the idea of like a subterranean base where I start off with a relatively large structure. I'd have to figure out what, like maybe like a dome or something on top. I'd say maybe I could do it in the side of a mountain, but I do want to make sure I stay within range of this thing. I could always terraform like a dirt mound or something. But oh, okay, here's what I'm thinking. Some sort of dome or semicircle. A semicircle might be good. I'm thinking like it we could have it like here or something. It could have like a stone outline and like glass panes, and then there's like a little entrance in the middle. And that's like the main foyer, and then there is just a spiraling staircase. Or maybe we use one of these happy ghasts to make an elevator of some description. Or we could do a piston elevator with flying machines. I've never actually made a flying machine, so that would be a new experience for me. Although I want a way for this elevator to stop on multiple floors. Because presumably we just keep on going down, down, down. But then I think it'd be really cool if we just made a base which went all the way down to Deep Slate. So, should we ever need anything from Deep Slate, we don't have to go down a mine shaft like this. We can just go down to the bottom of our base. To be fair, if I'm doing efficiency, bubble elevators might be cool, but I kind of want to do stylish. Fucking Happy Gassed off in the distance there. He's just vibing to the beat of his own drum. I could... The gassed shafts, like, sound like they would work best, to be honest. But they would be slow, is the only thing. They would be very slow, and hailing them would not be the easiest. I don't know how practical that would be. I might mess around in a creative world and figure out what we're doing there. Not right now, of course, but like what I might do is just have like a super flat or something, which we can do in adjacent to this series, where when we have an idea, we can go in and we can plan it out in the super flat, and then if we like what we've come up with, we then convert that into something that we do here. But no, I actually do quite like that idea. Like some sort of arch or something over here, which goes down to a subterranean layer. I'm thinking maybe a 32 block wide arch. We could have it here. I'm thinking have it here. That means I will be in range of this thing. Then what I can do is maybe I can have like a system of underground tunnels taking me to various parts of space. I don't have to go on the surface. So we can have like a underground tunnel which takes me into here. This could be the Nether gateway. Well, actually, if I'm doing a giant subterranean base, there's no sense in having the Nether hub be away from it. This could just kind of be like an archival thing. I don't know. I like this building. As simple as it is, we'll find a use for it. Maybe I could convert it into a launch pad for the gas. It kind of does match their aesthetic a little bit. Like, I can open this up, have it so I park them in there. There's probably some way I can exploit their pathfinding so they wouldn't leave. Again, super flat world. We can do that and figure that out. I think this is the part of the stream where I'm kind of winding down on doing stuff and I'm just like thinking out loud, which honestly, I enjoy this part of the stream. I also do want to see if zombies will scare villagers into making... I think they do. But I want to see if zombies will scare the villagers into making more iron golems more quickly. We don't really need to up production. Because we already have a stack and a half since we made that about an hour ago. But it couldn't hurt to have more. So if that is, the thing is, since that is, hey Lucille, shut up the end, I feel. I was thinking of winding down, to be honest. So I've done most of what I want to do, but I hope you're doing well. I can take you through what I've been up to this session if you want a recap. But no, I'm actually, like, now that I'm saying it out loud, I am very attached to the idea of a subterranean base with tunnels leading to various areas. Because I want to do nether highways as well. Ooh, actually, that is a point. I want to use the ceiling of the nether for the highways. If I'm doing a subterranean base, that's going to make getting up to the ceiling a lot harder than it needs to be. We're discussing base ideas right now. So I'm kind of attached to the idea of having a subterranean base, but since this world is going to be around for a while, I do plan on making nether highways, which I'm going to be using the ceiling. I won't be glitching on top of the ceiling for that, but I will be just using the ceiling. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should glitch on. No, because I want to be able to get into the nether at various points as well. So the only thing is, if I make portals, they are going to appear down low if I make it from the subterranean layer. You know, I think next stream, what we'll do is before we jump into the world, maybe I'll jump into a super flat or something. Oh yeah, we made this. We made an iron farm, and it's working wonderfully. It's a very simple one, but no, this is what I'm thinking. Next stream, what we'll do, we'll go into a creative world, and we'll sort of, like, block by block put down how we want to do it. Maybe think of a palette. I am attached to the spruce and stone brick palette. I very much like that. I wouldn't mind using it because the resources on that are very easy to get as well. And I'm thinking of ways we could do multiple layers of that. There is a way that I can make a log that's just like, it's like this. Is it like that? Yeah, this stuff. Where it's all like the wood around the edges. Which, does this stuff go angular? It does. Ooh, that's going to be tricky to build with then. But I'm thinking that can be like a border, then some stone brick for like the main structure. And these guys, hey, he's back again. Fortunately, we can get a ton of spruce very easily with these. So I think what we'll do next stream is we're gonna formulate a plan of what we want to make the mega base. I am quite attached to subterranean as well, because it also means that I can expand the rooms down below if I need more space. And I quite like the idea of having it near the animal pens, like the entrance near the animal pens. then what we could probably do is just have the animals in their own area in the subterranean layer. But I'm thinking like a big 32 by 32 arch, like maybe like 16 blocks, like a big 32 by 32 arch, maybe 16 blocks thick. So we have like a nice chunk of space to work with. And then I've just got to figure out how we're going to get up and down that. It is probably going to be bubble elevators as much as that feels like a cop-out. It's going to be the fastest way. If we're going to be doing a mega base, we need to think about fast ways to move around. But I think I'm going to skip night and wind down there. Come on, it's sunset. It's sunset. There we go. Thank you, game. Right, let's finish up. Let's raid out. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and raid out on Twitch. I will send you guys over to Lulu, who's just started streaming 45 minutes ago. She's doing some hand cam. She's cooking. All right, go say hi to Lulu. I'm going to go ahead and say hi to my cat. She's probably getting hungry and wants to play. But thank you everyone for stopping by. I'll see you later, Lucille. Sorry you got in right at the end there, my friend, but hopefully you enjoy the VOD. Kitty, yes, check my threads. There's tons of pictures of her. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head off now. Say hi to my cat, get some food, and chill. I will be back on Tuesday with more of this. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.